Shalom, everyone. Welcome back to my twice weekly videos. I hope you're enjoying them. This coming Sunday is the fast, one of the minor fasts of the year, the 17th day of Tammuz, Shiva Sarba Tammuz, which commemorates several different events that took place in Jewish history, very tragic events. Among them, Moshe broke the tablets of the Ten Commandments when he came down from Mount Sinai. A Torah scroll was burnt in the temple. An idol was offered in the temple. Um, Several other things happened as well. Among them, the main one was that the walls of Jerusalem during the times of the Second Temple were breached by the Romans. Actually, in the First Temple, they were breached on the 9th of Tammuz by the Babylonians. But we observe the 17th of Tammuz because the last temple for us was the beginning of our exile that we're in now. So for that reason, we observe the 17th of Tammuz. It's the beginning of a period called the 3 weeks. These are the 3 weeks before Tisha B'Av, before the 9th of Av, which of course is a major fast day of the year, commemorating the destruction of both temples in Jerusalem and many other events. And it's generally a sad time. We don't make weddings during this time. We don't listen to music or make parties during the 3 weeks. And there are various laws dealing with it. It's not a happy time. It's a sad time. It's a time that we are more low key. Then it continues until 9 days before Tisha B'Av. Rosh Chodesh Tammuz starts the 9 days before Tisha B'Av, which is even more severe, etc. This is what we're finding ourselves in. The fast actually starts in San Diego on Sunday morning at 4:08 a.m., and it finishes about 8:30 in the evening when the stars come up. So what I wanted to talk about is auspicious times and inauspicious times. We know that there are times in the world, times in life that are auspicious, that are happy occasions, that are good times, such as birthdays and anniversaries. In the Jewish calendar, the month of Tishrei, where all the holidays take place, is a very auspicious time. It's a good luck time for Jews. Of course, the month of Adar as well. Purim comes out in the month of Adar. The month of Kislev, when Hanukkah comes out, is also an auspicious month as well. But then there are inauspicious times as well. Of course, the 3 weeks before Tisha B'Av, and Tisha B'Av itself is a very inauspicious time. When a terrible tragedy took place, we observe it and we commemorate it, and so it goes. So we find that in life in general, there are good times and there are bad times, and sometimes they go in streaks, in spurts. There's an expression in the Talmud, Ein Mazel L'Yisrael, which means the Jewish people are not governed by the mazalos, the constellations. In other words, if you have your horoscope read and it says it's not such a good day for you, you should stay low, it doesn't mean necessarily that that'll happen, but rather if we can do certain things that will prevent that. And what are those things that we can do to prevent it? Mitzvahs. Mitzvahs can change our luck. Specifically, the mitzvahs of Torah, Tefillah, and Tzedakah. As it says, on 3 pillars does the world stand. Al Shlosheh Dvarim Ha'olam Omeid, Al Torah, on Torah study, Al Havodah, on prayer, Al Gemilus Chasadim, and all acts of loving kindness. So we have the ability to change our mazel, to change our luck. As the Talmud tells us as well, that the world is governed not so much by fate, but what we do about it. And we have that ability to uniquely change our fate by taking upon ourselves extra mitzvot, whether it's lighting Shabbos candles or putting on tefillin, giving charity, whatever it may be. We have the ability to change our fate. We can do it. We really can do it. Doesn't always work, but very often it does work. Very often it does work. I remember years ago, there was a gentleman in our community who went in for heart surgery of some sort, And the doctors were very positive that it was going to work out. And lo and behold, his heart stopped in the middle of surgery. They revived him. It stopped again. They revived him. It stopped again. It continued to do this for 2 hours. And finally, they were able to control it. And they put him in a room in the intensive care unit, and he was stable. But his family obviously was very, very distraught. And they called me immediately and they told me, please, Rabbi, come down here, tell us what we can do. And I told them that there should be certain things in the room that they should put, like his tefillin, put his tefillin there, put a charity box, put a chumash, a Bible, a Tanya, basic, basic holy books. Put these things in his room. They will guard him against any negative forces. And indeed, they did that. And he recovered. He did recover. I guess a combination of my advice and the good doctors at Scripps Mercy Hospital. They were able to take care of him. And we find very often, all too often, that this happens. The Rebbe encouraged people very much to have kosher mezuzahs and tefillin, and to make sure that they put the tefillin on every day, and make sure they affix a mezuzah to every single door in their house, except for bathrooms and closets. And these things can be a segula, they can be a good luck charm for changing our mazel. And indeed, that can happen, and we've seen it so many times. We don't give up. We simply change our direction through good doctors and through powerful spiritual tools. We have the ability very often to change our luck. So I want to wish everyone a good Shabbos and an easy fast. Candlelighting in San Diego tonight is at 7:42. I want to wish you all a good Shabbos.